Hi, this is Amy from GermanPearls.com. Today we're going to go over how to rearrange the apps on your Windows 8 or 8.1 start screen. If you head over to my blog at www.germanpearls.com, you'll find more tips and tricks for working with Windows 8. And follow this YouTube channel as we'll be adding more helpful videos soon. So, in this video, we're going to discuss how to resize, move, and group the apps, or tiles as they're called, on your Windows 8 start screen. First, let's talk about resizing the apps. You'll notice that not all the apps on my screen are the same size. We have this desktop app, which is wide. We have this OneDrive app, which is square. So each of these apps can be a different size. And to resize one, you simply right-click on the app, select Resize, and select which size you want. So for desktop, I now have it set as wide. We could also go large. We could right-click, hit Resize. We could change it to medium. That's the square ones. Or we could right-click, select Resize, and hit small for the itty-bitty one. I'm going to go back to wide. Now what's good to know as well is if you're using Windows 8 on a tablet or you're using a touch screen, you could also press and hold on the desktop icon itself, and at the bottom you'll see this resize button appear. Okay. One more comment about resizing. Now, not all of these apps can be all the different sizes. So you'll notice there were 4 sizes for the desktop app. If we go over to the calculator and we right-click and we select resize, we'll notice there's only a small and medium option. So each app is built in with specific sizes in mind that you can't customize. Next, let's talk about moving the apps. This can be done in 2 different ways. The first way would be to select the app by left-clicking and holding the left mouse button down and simply dragging, and then letting go wherever you want it. So we can move this back by left-clicking and dragging. Again, if you're using a touch screen or a tablet, you can just press and hold, and then drag the app. Press and hold, and then drag the app. Now that you know how to move the apps, let's go into how to put them into groups. Now, if you'll notice, I have kind of a group of tiles here. Then I have these 3 tiles are somewhat in a group, these 3, and then these 5 are in a group. To create a group, you simply move the tile. So let's create a group with iCloud photos. You select it and you start to move it until you see a vertical bar appear. When you see the vertical bar appear, you let go, and now you've created a new group. I can add to that group if I want. Say I'm going to pull the calculator over. Now what you will notice is I can't drop it below the photos. If I drop it there, it will automatically put it next to the photos. So again, you can't customize everything, but you can certainly do a lot. So I'm going to put those back, kind of where I had them. And now that you know how to make groups, another thing you can do, which I don't have done here, but you can name your groups. So to name your groups, you simply right-click anywhere in the desktop, and you get this option that says Name Groups. By selecting that, you see a box appear over each group. And I could name my groups. So I could select here and I could write Main. Over here I could write Files. Here I could write Widgets. And maybe I'll call this one Tools. You can play with it. You can name them however you want. And if I decide I don't want to name over these, I'm just going to click the X. Now when you're done naming, you just click anywhere on your screen and you're done. So now that you know how to resize, move, and group your apps, you'll be able to customize your Windows 8 start screen so everything that you use most often is within reach. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment in the comments section below, and or hop on over to www.germanpearls.com to check out some of my other tips and tricks, and or post a question and we can post a reply and we'll all learn a little bit together. Thanks for watching.